welcome to the party. Yeah, welcome back to the Blueroom podcast. I'm Gordo 2 times. I'm here by myself. Y'all always wanted to do. Yeah, I don't think that was the right time. You want to do the round of applause? That's what you was looking for? All right. Shout out to me. Shout out to the sound effect, man. He fucking up already.
First day on the job.
That was crazy. What I was talking about just now?
Being by yourself.
Oh, yeah, I never did a podcast by myself. Well, I'm really not by myself now. I'm just only one on the camera. But shout outs to me. Shout outs to Pop Smoke having the hottest song out right now. I sure almost fucked up my R&B Wednesdays last night though. Well, we definitely can't play that no more. It's an R&B night. Yeah, but I don't get it because everybody be having a good time with the R&B, but when rap come on, it's like a whole different vibe.
Hennessy kicks in.
The Hennessy? I was drinking Patron last night. I don't.
Oh, you gotta correct yourself.
What?
What fucked the party up? What almost fucked the party up?
Oh nah. All right, boom. I was gonna get into that a little later, but we might as well just get it. Yo, you fucking shitheads, all this wooing and twirling shit. I gotta knock it off, man. Music is music. I guess it was a woo in the building. He ain't like that. 2 Jesus being played. My mic went all the way down. What you turned down?
The level.
So I guess when he told the DJ to turn that off, I guess it was somebody else from the other camp there. He was like, "What you mean, turn it off?" So that just reminded me that I can't play hip hop at an R&B night, and that music is very dangerous nowadays. Yeah, definitely. Shout outs to the booze. Yeah, this thing is stupid with these sound effects. He's playing the sound effects from his iPad, his computer speaker. He got the mic next to the speaker. This is the ghetto room right now. But yeah, man, y'all niggas gotta cut it out, man. And I heard some bad news about my friend Larry. I hope you Larry was the loud kid that was on here with Yellow Dog. I hope he gets better. Heard he got stabbed up in Miami. That's allegations. I don't know, but I know he's hurt. I hope he feels better. Hope he's get well soon. But it's all not worth it, man. If y'all wounding, y'all twirling, y'all make good music, man. Stick to the music, get the money. Leave that beef shit alone, man. That shit is whack. But Pop Smoke definitely have the hottest record in the town right now. Shout outs to him. Little round of applause for Pop Smoke, big man. So round of applause for Pop Smoke having the hottest record in the town right now.
Who's that?
Pop Smoke. Give him a little. Yeah, he's delaying on the joint.
No.
Yeah, you about to get fired. Shout out to Pop Smoke. Yo, but yeah, so this was my third week. Sorry. R&B Wednesdays at Hayati, third week. Once again, had a successful night. Appreciate everybody for coming out. D, you ain't my director. My friend Derek, he still hasn't come out. It's cool. My brother hasn't come out neither. What's that
Be
about?
there this Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday.
All right, shout out to these shitheads for not coming. But it definitely be a lot of ladies in the building. Shout outs to y'all. What else happened? The Raptors won the championship. Come on, you see? Just because you give me a round of applause. Thank you, man. What you really wanted to give me for that?
Fuck the Raptors.
Fuck the Raptors.
It's another country, first of all. That's trees in the roof for another country.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just happy Golden State didn't win.
That's 8.
But shout outs to the Raptors. How is it? It really is. Canada is another country. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I won some money with that. Shout outs to that. Drake.
The Golden State jersey, hat, everything.
Who, you?
You.
I had a Raptors jersey and hat.
The last game you had a Raptors, but before that,
I never had a Golden
wasn't
State.
going?
Never in my life.
could have sworn you was. I gotta go back and look. I thought you was
Never in my life
Warriors.
had a Golden State jersey, bro. Prior to this year, I was always jacking LeBron. You know he's winning next year, right?
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's a lot of good teams they putting together right now. A lot of people competing.
So him and Anthony Davis ain't gonna do
It's
it?
not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee. That's
not a
done,
guarantee.
bro. Zion ain't keeping him over there. What else happened this week? My daughter graduated. Yo, bro. My daughter graduation, right? That shit had me teary-eyed, bro. Like just being like in an elementary school auditorium and just you thinking back when you was in there, and I'm like, damn, I grew up to be a shithead, but I'm just looking at my daughter. She got a whole life ahead of her. I'm like, I hope she don't turn out to be a shithead like me, which she's not. Yo, just leave the sound effects alone, bro. You ain't got it down pat.
No, that's my email.
Oh, your email. But yeah, bro, that shit was dope, man. She had on heels though, like little girl heels, but they was type high. Little nails, white toenails, a long ponytail.
How old is she now?
She just turned 11, and she asked me for a pair of AirPods for her graduation gift. I ain't get them. Her birthday was just last week. She gotta wait. She gotta give me some time. I ain't got it. But I'm gonna get them for her. But she's gonna lose them, bro.
Why you say that? Just give her a little case.
She's 11 years
She already
old,
had
bro.
one too.
She never had AirPods.
No, she ain't have no.
Oh, she
Apple
had the
AirPods.
ghoulie ones. Ha! Her mom bought those?
Never know.
That's fucked up. Damn, Scott, niggas got you out here fucking up, sis.
Just give them for her with the case.
What?
You can clip the case to you.
But the case is not what gets missing. It's the AirPods themselves. They're the little shits. I wanted to be cheap and give her mine, but I was like, no, I can't do her like that. Nah, but I'm going to get it for her. Shout outs to my daughter, man. The
What's going on
young
with your man,
queen.
Cuba Gooding Jr. though, getting caught up in that.
Yo,
that Me Too
but
shit.
even, the shit with Cuba Gooding Jr. That was his wife he was with, though.
He was with his wife, and
they
apparently
trying to
he
get a
grabbed
threesome.
some chick titties or something. I don't know.
He didn't grab her titties. If you see the video, he just like was holding her knee. But he was going back and forth, like caressing it. But yo, she was with it. She just thought about trying to get a
Probably the money
paycheck.
wasn't right, and then she tried to.
She was like, you know what? Y'all not going to give me what I want. I'm going to just say you was. So what she said, that he was rubbing on the tits?
It was I can't remember how they phrased it, but it was like unwarranted touching or some shit.
So the shit niggas
Wasn't
do,
gropey. They
the
didn't
shit
say
niggas
gropey.
do in the club to random females, niggas could go to jail for it then. That's fucked up. Shout out to my beautiful sisters that get their ass grabbed and just let a nigga, they just curse you out and keep it moving. These white bitches is out of pocket.
Like, shout out to the prostitutes. We ain't got to worry about going to jail no more because they done legalized.
It's not finalized.
That's final in New York.
Prostitutes in New York is legal? Google that real quick.
I cannot deny nor confirm.
Let me Google that. I don't believe that. Prostitution is not legal yet, bro.
Prostitution is legal, right? It is.
It's legal?
Might be leaving working in the morning. They be out there.
Oh shit. Hold on, D. I gotta. There's an update. I gotta catch this real quick. No, it's not an update. Motherfucker. Yeah, I know. My iPhone update in the nighttime sucks. Sucks really
No,
bad.
the bill was introduced. Nothing happened yet.
Yeah.
They just introduced the bill to decriminalize prostitution.
I know this nigga don't know what he's talking about, bro. You listening to Peso?
It says New York City could become the first state.
Yo, if prostitution, so that means they could just be outside?
No.
Oh.
They wouldn't do it like that. Because you can't have a bar on any block. It has to be a certain amount of distance away from
But
schools and
would they
residents.
ever get to just be outside in certain places? It would have to be like in-house type
It
shit.
has to be in a control room. Even in
So
Vegas, they
so
got
back
one
page
man
would be
shit like
back.
that. I don't know how the private business thing works.
Shout out to back page. You're truly missed.
Shout out. Shout out to back then.
Yo, there's another thing too I watched on what's it called with the Central Park 5?
When they see us.
When they see us. That shit was crazy. I never really I heard about that shit, but I never really like looked into it because that shit was like before my time. Well, not really. I was probably like what 2 years old when that came out. Well, when that happened.
89.
But yo, that shit is true, bro. Like you could get locked up for something you did not do. I'm a victim of that. Shout outs to the justice system. There's definitely no justice. I got locked up for a home invasion. Bro, I'm talking about something I completely didn't even know about. And the only way they linked me to it, because I guess the person who got home invaded was a photographer. And I guess he had pictures from a baby shower that I attended. And they saw my pictures in his house, like from a baby shower that he took pictures at. And they was like, yo, you sure you don't know this guy right here? Because of who my friends were and what they was into at that time. And they just switched the whole, like, yo, bro, if you see the reports that he made when the police first got there, it was 2 black males. 2 black males. Why you keep buying beers for yourself? I don't understand what's going on here.
Stay on topic.
Yeah, anyways, it was 2 black males. And then they just made him switch his whole statement. It went from 2 black males to just 1 big Spanish guy. And I spent 18 months on Rikers Island for that shit, bro, fighting that case.
Can I tell you something? I saw, well, I can't remember what movie. I'm a big movie. I love movies. But I saw a movie, it's gonna come to me later. But it was about having accountability to where you've been, right? Oh, it was that Netflix. It's a Netflix. Sorry, the Netflix, I guess, documentary, and it's called Long Shot.
Yeah.
It's about this guy in L.A. that, real quick, his brother got caught up in a gangbanging situation, and the witness got killed. One of the witnesses got killed, and they said it was him.
There's only one?
And long story short, he couldn't prove where he was at, so they locked him up purely on just assumption.
Yeah, give me a Corona. You want a
But to this day, because of that,
That shit was so nice.
he got off. He beat it. But if you it's only like 30-something minutes. But if you watch it, he
The
had to
small
go through
ones.
so much. They had video footage of him somewhere else that wasn't good enough because it wasn't clear. Then they had, it ended up, I don't want to ruin it, but he ended up getting free. But to this day, when I go to the store, anywhere I go, I keep my receipts
Just as
for at least a day or two. I keep them just so I can prove where I was at.
yo, bro. That's
Because
why I
if
keep
you
all
don't
my
have that-
flight itineraries, bro. It be certain shit that, cause of what I went through, I keep. Cause if I would have fucking remembered or even had proof of what I was doing that day that shit happened, I would have never spent all
that's
that time in jail, bro.
Watch that shit. It's called Long Shot because he couldn't remember what he did that
Yo,
day.
bro.
He bought tickets for his mother to go to the Dodgers game. He bought tickets knowing she wouldn't go.
Oh, I saw that one.
Saw that.
I saw that
Now,
one.
if she would have went to the game and he
It was a
didn't go-
murder.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
murder.
I saw that
If he
one.
would have went to the game, she would have went to the game and he would have stayed home and watched the game, he would have been in jail right now.
And it's like they couldn't. They try to get videos of him going to the game and all that.
They got footage of it,
yeah.
but it was like it wasn't clean.
But they had him in there, like
They had a minute, but what happened
from
is
the
that
broadcast,
that
not even
show-
from like surveillance tapes.
No, from
like,
the because
TV.
every stadium has their own cameras.
Yeah.
But that camera wasn't good enough to get him off. They still wasn't going for it. They happened to be. His lawyer said, "Do you remember anything special that day?" And he said they were filming something that day.
Yeah.
And they were filming Curb Your Enthusiasm, and those
show.
cameras caught him.
Yeah.
Clean, clear.
Clear.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
And he
That was
wasn't even
a good-
supposed
that
to
was-
be in it. He
that
had
was
went to
crazy,
the
too.
concession stand, and when he was walking back to his seat, one of the producers like, "Hold on," and then he was like, "You know what? just don't look at the cameras go, because it looks more natural in the background, people walking. And because the producer let him walk back to his seat, they got him clean on camera.
And that's what saved
then
him.
that's what got him
And I
off.
remember like the guy from the show and all that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. He interviewed and he was like, "Wow," and that was crazy. But you have to know where you at
Yo,
all
bro,
time.
I was a kid though, bro. So I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing. I don't even remember driving through that block, bro. Ever in my life. And I went to jail, bro. And in the Central Park 5 shit, the when they see us shit, it was a scene when the kid was in jail and he was in a box, because I ended up going to the box too. The box is what's it called? Solitary confinement.
He was voluntary.
No, he voluntarily went.
Okay.
But I remember being in there in the summertime. It was like a heat wave that year, bro. It had to be like 107 outside. And there's no AC, bro. I remember being butt-ass naked, just like that nigga in that show. Crying for the little air that's coming from under the cell door, bro. Sweating and crying. But in the show, he got some AC eventually. I never got AC. Thank you.
But I hope people that watch that show take what they take from it.
No, that shit is crazy.
But
That shit
also
brought back some crazy memories.
Keep in consideration with some of the people that are in there going through on a day-to-day basis, because that hasn't changed.
People going through that right now, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But people
Right
on the
now.
outside, like, out of sight, out of mind. They don't check for these people. They don't pick up the calls and stuff like
Free
that.
all my niggas, man. And I wish I could do more for y'all, but it's hard, bro. I already know that's the worst feeling in the world, bro. And I wish everybody who don't deserve to be in jail gets out. That show is crazy, and I'm happy that they
We're exonerated.
yeah, for sure. But I'm
'Cause
happy that they showed like that.
They got out of jail, but they still had that on their jacket,
Yeah, no, the
except for that last one.
the
But
last one, the one that went crazy.
here's the funny thing. He didn't go crazy. He was
I think he was a little off
touched.
already, yeah.
But if he didn't go through everything he went through, because he didn't want to admit that he did it, I mean, he didn't want to admit to something he didn't do, he would never have bumped into that guy. And that guy would have never felt compelled to tell the truth.
That's a fact.
So it's like he was there for a reason.
So all that was their truth.
All of that is accurate.
That's
true.
crazy.
Yo, they just came home like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
He been came home.
No, they came home, but one of them got locked up again.
Bro, they got released 2013.
No, they
No.
got exonerated 2014.
They came home in 2000.
No, that was early 2000.
2002.
2004 that happened.
Yeah, he came home in 2004. It happened in 89.
Yeah, and they got exonerated 2004
Yeah.
or something like that.
Something
But-
to that effect.
Long story short, that shit is real life, and I'm happy Netflix threw that out there so these people can see. I see mad people posting themselves crying.
Now, it was kind of rough to watch, though.
No, it wasn't. Even like people like us that we know that's what happens. We've been through it, and that shit still got me a little teary eyed and like shit.
But the difference is that I lived through that. So I remember it when it was on the news. And if I would have told
You
you,
was like their age, right?
I'm exactly their age.
Word?
Yeah. That's
So you was 14, 15
I
when
was
that
14.
happened?
The youngest one was 14. I was 14 when that happened. And if you would have asked me about it
You was sure?
2 years ago, nah. There was so much shit going on them
But
times.
them niggas was from uptown though.
Yeah. But if you'd asked me about it, and I keep telling people, I said 90% of what I would have told you would have been wrong. I didn't know that they didn't know each other.
I didn't know that either.
I thought it was a group of dudes.
Two of them knew each other.
Yeah, the two that knew each other, but
So hold on. So the part where the kid that wasn't even there, he followed his friend to the police station. That's real too. That's true.
that's 100% real.
That's the most fucked up shit ever, bro.
Right? And if he wasn't, here's the thing: if he didn't go to the precinct to just look out for his homeboy, they wouldn't have been able to put that story together.
Because they was missing.
It wasn't
one kid.
making sense. You know,
And they was
everybody.
like, oh, we got this one right here.
Yeah. So
Yo, just alone, that whole interrogation.
And I think him being a little off,
Yeah, they beat him up. They scared him. He was a child. You know what I'm saying? So even though he was 16, he probably
He's still a little
had
off,
a 12-year-old mind.
Nigga went on the Oprah show with Jordan shorts and a Jordan T-shirt. Everybody else dressed up. He got on like basketball shorts, bro. I was like, yeah, this nigga's MO. All the premieres and shit, everybody suited up. He got on a baseball jersey, some Jordans.
Yeah, but the parents too gotta have some
Nah,
accountability.
but I ain't on front, bro. I remember all that. I remember talking to myself. I got over it eventually, but it fucked me up while I was in there. But when I came home, I was like, all right, I gotta fix up.
Yeah, I read somewhere that situations like that you have to bend so you don't break.
Yeah.
So you have to like
Nigga,
not have to talk to yourself, but you have to do something
But
that's not normal
I used
so
to
you
catch
don't lose
myself
it.
talking to myself and be like, yo, what the fuck I'm doing? Like, I'm bugging. Like, yo, chill out.
Talk to yourself now.
Nah, I can't.
Talk to yourself now. It makes
what?
sense. Talk out loud instead of thinking. It's think out loud. It makes sense
You ever talk to yourself?
all the time.
No, I can't.
All
talk
the
to
time.
myself. I mean, I'll say like a 1-2 word, but not like how I was in jail.
Yo, you ever think something and then when you say it, it sounds stupid. You be like, nah, you know what? My head it played better. Sometimes you gotta talk out loud to see how it really sounds.
I don't know, man. That shit, man. You think they ran through that money already?
Nah, they ain't run through that money. They started businesses. A couple of them started businesses, and
But the slow one got more money than all of them.
he's supposed to get more.
And
money
he
on
stayed
that.
in New York.
He's only went. It makes
Only one
sense.
still living in
He probably still in the peas, boy.
I saw an interview and they asked him why you stayed in New York and everybody left. He said, talk to him. Some other dude, I guess his PR dude. He couldn't even answer that question properly. You know what I'm saying? Like
He's fucked up like that.
yeah, he's already touched and that shit had to fuck him up.
Yeah, he was the only one that came from like a crazy home.
Bro, they was fucking him up in jail.
Drugs at the crib.
His brother was a tranny.
Yeah.
Yo, talking about trannies, man. Not to like, yo, listen, trannies, I have nothing against y'all. I know in my early episodes I was against all that weird shit and I would say fuck y'all and all that. But honestly, y'all out of pocket. Y'all only out of pocket because y'all out here on Instagram, y'all fooling niggas. And y'all not even giving niggas a chance to be with it or not. Like, y'all just straight acting like a girl. Like, my little homie, he's like, yo, I bagged this bitch off the gram. I FaceTime her, and she sound like a man. I said, let me go see her. I go on the gram. It look like a regular little Spanish bitch. I said, FaceTime the nigga again. The nigga like, yo, you was just sweating all my pictures. Now you fronting? Like, it's a whole nigga, bro. And it's like, why y'all doing that? Why y'all doing that to people? Y'all not so... Yeah,
What is,
they have all these laws protecting them, but where's the laws that protect us from them?
I had a conversation yesterday about hate crimes. A hate crime, it serves its purpose, but if I beat you up or if I'm fighting you, I'm not fighting you kind. So I'm going to say shit to insult you while I'm fighting you. I'm trying to hurt you. But if I call you a faggot or something, it's a hate crime.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, once you say
If I call
faggot.
you a faggot before we fight,
I call a straight nigga a faggot.
that's what I'm trying to say.
While we fighting or whatever. Pussy, bitch ass
But
nigga.
guess what? I'm a homosexual. If I ever beat up a homosexual. So everything I said, we on the same team.
Hold on. What?
Listen, you can't prove I'm not.
Gay?
I'm not going gay.
No,
I'm not going
no.
to jail for a
Hold
hate
on,
crime.
slow down, because you wilding right now.
No, I'm just a
You
fact.
just said, hold on.
Yeah.
Because you're my friend.
Yes.
You started off your sentence saying, I'm a homosexual.
If I get caught beating up a homo and he try to say it's a hate crime, I'm gay too.
For the record, gentlemen, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
you on your own with that
that's
one.
his defense move.
The opinions of me do not reflect the show. I hear that.
That's
But
my
I'm
friend
trying to
Jelly
say
in the background, the
I'm
sound
not
man.
going to jail for none of that shit. If I get caught selling
Yo,
crack,
but honestly,
I'm a crackhead.
like for instance, right?
They my drugs.
They
You know what I'm
got
saying?
homos in the hood that be around niggas sometimes. I'm not gonna say no names, right? And they be acting tough. So if he act out of pound and I
he's still a
snuff him,
man,
I'm
bro.
gay.
He's still a man. He's
I'm
still
gay
a
for
man.
hitting him.
No, but I'm trying to say, like, I'm not subscribing to these new laws they putting in play is all confusion. I'm not subscribing to that. Period. It's all confusion. It's like you can't discipline your child, but then when your child gets to a certain age and is doing things, you're responsible for that. You can go to jail for your child doing something, but you can't discipline them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all these laws. So I'm gonna play the game all the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play the game all the way. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to jail for some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm exaggerating, but at the end of the day, you get the drift. Like this whole thing about the trannies being able to go into the women's bathroom. The fuck is that?
That's what they are, though, bro. They bitches. They gotta go.
But
with it.
that's still a man, bro.
How?
Your daughter, you said your daughter just turned 11, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me that you're gonna let her go in the, not that you're gonna let her, but you're gonna be comfortable with her going into the bathroom and this whole man just in there, just because he got a fucking wig on.
Yeah, and they be.
You know what I'm
freaks.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you're right. I never
here.
thought of it like that.
That shit is not
Yeah,
safe,
that shit's
bro.
not cool at all.
That shit is not safe at all.
But even at her graduation, like, the teachers were saying, like they were saying, like, in one of their speeches, like, no matter what kind of kid, they were saying, like, you know, backgrounds, religion, and then they said that, transaction, like, I was like, what the fuck?
Transgender and all.
They said that shit at a fifth grade graduation. Like, this world is nuts, bro.
Yes. I just saw
And
Jessica
they
Jones.
said it because there's a little girl in her school, a little white girl
That's a dude?
that dresses like a boy. Like, and I at first I had to ask her mom, like, what the fuck is this about? But it's like,
Yo, shout out to D-Wade. His little man just came out.
who?
Came out the closet.
Dwayne Wade.
His son been a
Yeah.
little fish, but was it public now?
That's a
I mean, they was at the parade.
Wasn't he at the parade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The parade.
Yeah,
But that's because Magic Johnson's son used to babysit him when he was little.
for real.
Nah, fuck with you.
How would you deal with that?
Honestly,
Like real rap.
honestly,
if your
I'm gonna
son,
tell you something. When I was
what-
younger, it was different. I'm older. I love my family. I have gay people in my family, women and men. I love them to death. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest. I try to like. I have a cousin that came out the closet, and I followed him on Instagram. I think I spoke about this on here before, and then it just got too much for me.
Yeah, you know what it is? There's gay people that are gay, and they know you're not gay. This is what I was telling somebody the other day. I said, they know you're not gay, and they respect it. But then you got the shitheads that they think they get drunk or they get high or something, or they just, like how we are. We're like, you know what? We see a girl, we like, she might not fuck with us, but
Yeah,
fuck
that
what I got to
happened-
lose.
that
Let me
happened
try
last summer,
something.
too, in the
And
club.
then that's the part that makes us uncomfortable. Like, yo, bro, you know I don't, you know what I'm saying? Then you want to hurt these motherfuckers, and then
Cause
it's like
yo, bro, what you
it's a hate
doing?
crime. Shouldn't be a hate crime.
Like I
You
seen
should
the
be
gay
violating.
nigga. We in the club. The gay nigga from the hood. He there. Why? Whatever. It's regular. He always around. Yeah. And then he gets drunk, and then he's just like staring at niggas, biting his bottom lip and whining, and it's like, bro, you ain't never do no shit like that. The alcohol got in you. Now you just out of pocket with it. Like, what you looking at niggas like that for?
Yeah.
Like on some real seductive, like he's picturing shit in his mind type shit.
Yo,
bro.
for the record, I'm not gay.
No, I hope
I was
you're
just thinking
not.
about that shit. Like, hold on, you like, monster shit.
I
be
would
like,
never
yo.
go to you for an emergency haircut again.
Nah, but true story, man. Everybody got their own lane. Stay in your lane. If you know this is not I'm not going to a white club that's straight white because it's not my thing. I don't hate white people. It's
Actually,
just not my
you know
thing.
what's crazy? I went to there's this hotel, the Standard Hotel in the Meatpacking District. They have a rooftop, LeBain or some shit like that, and it's like a little vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's mostly gays. I was with a girl, but it's mostly gays. So at first when I got there, I was like, all right. So I felt a little uncomfortable, but she's like, yo, don't be like that. Like, you here with me. As long as you vibing with me, don't worry about nothing. And it's true. Like, oh, you don't pay attention to that.
It's true,
shit.
but then guess what? You see
Only
a nigga-
time I
you
felt
bump into a
awkward,
nigga
I
on
went
the
to the
street that you was
bathroom.
cool with, and then it's a
I
problem.
went to the bathroom and they just like, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
I can't with these niggas, man.
Nah, you gotta
Open minded.
because you don't want to fight a battle that you can't
That's
win.
a dub right
You know what
now.
I'm saying? So it's best you just avoid the
Y'all
situation
niggas just stay in y'all
than
corner.
fight the situation. Just avoid it.
You ever fucked up a situation with somebody and felt dumb about it like that, like immediately after?
What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean?
Like even like is it with a friend or a girlfriend? Like you fucked up a situation, a friendship or a girlfriend, and then you felt bad like directly after. Like damn, I fucked that up. I fucked that package up.
You gotta be more specific.
Like let's say with a friendship, right? I'm your friend. We get drunk, call me out my name. I'm not fucking with you no more.
Mm.
You never feel bad, or you just be like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Bitch ass nigga taking shit too serious.
I would hope that I try my best not to even put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
You know, I don't call people out their names. I don't do shit like that.
All right, so let's say with a girlfriend, you cheated. She found out, she's done.
Never find out.
You never got caught?
Never got caught.
How you never get caught? Teach me.
Well, you gotta understand.
It's called being monogamous.
There you go. That's one thing. I'm not a cheater, but I have cheated
I
before.
never cheated either.
But I'm older than you, so you gotta understand. There was no Instagram. There was no. It was. I knew what my girl
It
was.
wasn't really Texas.
No,
I
none of
knew
that
shit's
shit.
cost money.
By the
Niggas
time
wasn't
she,
sending those
by the
out.
time she got wind of something, it was so much time had passed. Like what? Who? What? That bitch lying. Fuck out of here.
Yo, cheating was probably dope back in the days. There's no way to get caught.
Let me tell you something. If I said I'm gonna call you at 8 o'clock, she was in the crib at 7:30 till 11 o'clock, and then she went to sleep. Now I say I'm gonna call you at 8 o'clock. They on your block. Where you at? I'm on your block. It's too.
It's too much access.
Yeah. It's not. Just the game just changed. That's all. You got. You know. I don't play them games anymore.
And then
so
all
I'm
these
good.
cameras and shit, you can't even hide. Somebody
At all.
probably recording around you, post
You want
it.
something funny that you said that? When the cameras on the phone first, like picture text first came about, that was the first ad they promoted was a girl at the bar, at the club, seeing her friend's man with another girl, and she took a picture and sent it to her friend. And that's how they promoted the camera phone. That was the whole campaign for the first camera phone commercial. So it was always some scandalous shit. Fuck that.
I can't believe these people calling me looking for coke. That's like the craziest shit in the world, bro. Two of my older family members, I don't even know how they got my number. They're calling me looking for coke. Shout outs to the older Dominicans. Word of mother. Damn. Yeah, but
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you noticed that, you know, rest in peace to Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and his
that
family and
shit's still
everything.
crazy.
But have you noticed there's a lot of females, I mean, it's also summertime, but locking down niggas now, looking for they quote unquote Nipsey. I'm noticing a lot of females, they not going out in groups and shit like that. They kind of they booed up now. A lot more.
I noticed that as I get older, like the girls that I grew up with, I think it's just an age thing. I don't really think it's a Nipsey and Lauren London
You don't
thing.
think that's,
I mean, I think that helped it more to be a little more cooler, like, because, you know, before, like, everybody just want to have fun. Now it's, like, more people are posting they significant others. Like, it's more cooler now to be in a relationship than it was before.
yeah.
And that's next door. And I think that's dope,
I'm
though.
noticing a lot of
I think that's
'cause
dope.
you know I be at the bar.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a lot of women couples coming in now, as opposed to like really, even some of the chicks that were coming in with their homegirls, they coming in here with dudes now. They're not coming in with their homegirls no more as much. You know what I'm saying? They actually, and I'm saying I noticed it since the whole, you know, Nipsey, Lauren, like how beautiful their relationship was.
Yeah.
People start thinking about Hove and Jay, and you know how
Hov and B.
how building is better than all that other shit
And just starting.
than just starting. For real.
Building is dope, bro.
But shout out to building.
Yeah. Building is dope. My son, his sound effects. Building is dope, and I wish I was more open to being in relationships growing up. I never really, like as an adult, like I never really had a lot of girlfriends. I was just,
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like I had a situation back then. I fucked up, and then I saw like how she just went and found somebody else and just did everything like like a Nipsey Lauren situation, and I was just like, damn.
That's
like,
what hurt.
Yeah, so I just never like went back. Like I was just like having fun.
All right, do you think, honestly, that situation that you went through made you a better person?
Nah, because honestly, she wasn't my girlfriend. She was just somebody I fucked with, but I knew she was a great person. So basically, it was one of those, like, you have something, then you don't realize what you had until it's gone.
So would you have made her your girlfriend?
I made her my girlfriend again, and then I fucked up again. But now, I want that so bad that, like, I just don't want to fall for the
Not necessarily
wrong-
with her, but just that kind of
No, not
relationship.
with her. It's over for that.
Yeah, I'm saying just the relationship.
I want a girlfriend. Like, I want, you know what I mean? But I just don't want to just jump into anything and then me get hurt.
You don't want to
Because I feel like my karma's coming to me.
Well, good or bad?
Bad. Bro, you can't just be out here hurting people and then it's going to come back to you one way or another.
Yeah, but you don't know how karma don't work like that.
I feel like it does.
You know, karma don't work like that because you got to understand, and this is not a personal thing. I'm not talking about you specifically, but you have a daughter.
Yeah.
You got to watch.
Oh, yeah, that's
how
another
your
thing.
daughter looks
Yeah.
at you and women because
But
you're
I
the
never
first
thought
man.
I never thought of it like that because me and my daughter, shout out to my baby moms, we're in a good space right now, but
Shout outs to that.
yeah, me and my daughter never really had that relationship. It's building now, and I appreciate it, and I'm grateful. That's like what I posted on Father's Day. Like, yeah, happy Father's Day, but happy Father's Day to the niggas that didn't really know how to be a father in the beginning, but they figuring it out now. Like, there's a lot of niggas like that, especially niggas that had kids at an early age.
Shout out to that.
So, yeah. So I'm happy for me and my daughter figuring it out now. I get more phone calls and texts now. I never used to get those at all, unless she wanted something.
Because kids pay attention to what you do
Yeah,
more than what you say.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how much sense you make, they pay attention to what you do. And when your daughter, or anybody has a daughter and a son, but when your daughter, she loves you to death.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're kind of like training them to accept certain things because my father's a good guy.
Yeah.
My father had a couple girls here and there, whatever. So when she gets somebody or looks at somebody, she might be more inclined to accept,
I tell her what to do, but just give her advice, and hopefully she
guide
you know
her,
what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of advice would you give your 14-year-old or whenever you feel like she's at age? Or
To
would
get
you
her
even
ass
accept
bust?
the fact that she feels like she's at an age?
Honestly,
to even
bro,
start
you
dating?
gotta think about when you was 14, what you was doing. So
can't
you gotta
think
be
about that.
open-minded. You have to. You was fucking at 14, bro.
That's a
Probably
fact,
before that. You have to be open-minded to what could happen. I'm not saying that's gonna happen because kids grow up different. It's always like every generation is not the same. I feel like this generation, well, my daughter and her group of friends, like, I don't think they on that yet. But then they got. It also depends on where you grow up,
Yo,
what school you
listen,
go
bro,
to,
honestly,
how those
I feel
kids
like
are.
The amount of pressure I used to put on girls just to get my way is the same exact way these little kids are doing now.
Nah, bro. You know why?
Shout out to R. Kelly.
I went to my daughter's graduation yesterday, right?
Okay.
I went to R. Kelly. I'm still on his side until he get proven guilty. Anyways, I went to her
that means
graduation.
going
Let me
to
show you the
jail.
difference. They don't have a prom at her school, so they did like a little after party. But all the parents, grandfathers, grandmothers, aunts, uncles, everybody's there. But you know, the kids, they let them go over there so they could dance and stuff. Bro, when I went to my school party after graduation or my prom or whatever, we was dubbing, bro. They had to separate us.
That's a fact.
These kids, they doing like, like
They
all
being
the-
kids.
Yeah, they're
They
being
being
kids.
kids.
They not.
That school, that particular school, that shit.
Whoa.
No, but
yeah.
I think I'm glad you said that. But I think that I was telling I had a conversation with my homeboy yesterday, and we were talking about I can't remember what we were talking about, but it was pertaining to the generations. And I said honestly, the younger generation now, like your daughter and them, they not into the bullshit that we was into.
Yeah.
They're not into that shit. They really want to get educated. They really want to travel. They want they want to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about Instagram, and Instagram is a liar, but people are always somewhere. People, you can't just hop the train to go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? So people, the younger generation, they're aspiring. I feel, because I'm a barber and I speak to them and I talk to them, and they, the younger kids, they really aspire to do things. You know what I'm saying? They're not aspiring to be a gang member. They're not aspiring to be, you know what I'm saying, a couple stragglers, but for the most part, I think this new wave of kids, this new thing that's going on is a good thing. And like you said, the kids will go to a party and actually be kids. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, it really, I don't care what nobody say, bro. You're a product of your environment, bro.
That's a fact.
When I was in 5th grade, bro, I already knew I wanted to be Crip.
Yeah, that's a fact.
At 5th grade, I knew that. Because I'll come outside and seeing all those guys with blue flags and shit, I thought that was the coolest shit in the world, bro. Like, I knew, like, nah, I want to be Crip. Like I would make my parents buy me, like, a Mets hat because it had blue in it. Like, stupid shit.
So then what does that say?
But it all depends on
That means that you got to show
not
your
only where you
children
grow
more.
up, not only where you grow up, but your parenting, too. Parenting is a major key.
But let me tell you my situation when I was growing up. I never went anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything but the block.
We didn't go nowhere neither growing up.
No, what I'm saying is that when I grew up and I didn't have, we grew up poor, we grew up struggling, whatever. I thought it was normal. I didn't know that some people don't struggle. You know what I'm saying? Some people work hard, but they don't struggle like we struggle. They eat every night. You know what I'm saying? So traveling, showing children something outside of their norm expands their mind, opens their minds, and they won't repeat certain things. Everybody's gonna get in trouble. Everybody's gonna go through their trials and tribulations to become who they eventually become. But to give them a better perspective on what it is, you have to feed them. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta feed their dreams. You gotta feed their mentality. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be the block, go upstairs, do your homework, get a good job. That's what they told us, and that's not really what it is. That made us want to go outside more because nah, this shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? But I know people that have great relationships with their children. Like their children actually they talk to them, not like they're friends, but they have the same thing you said with your daughter. You want her to be able to come to you. They're so comfortable talking to their parents, and I admire that. But then I see they're not intentionally, it's not a science project, but they just organically just go on vacation once a year with them, go to their baseball games, encourage them. Little shit like that don't cost nothing, that's a big thing. And when I was younger, I didn't see it. Me being older, you know what I'm saying, I see it, but I also see a lot of younger, people younger than me doing it organically. That's why I said there's hope. You know what I'm saying? There's hope because they're actually doing it organically.
I knew it was hope when when kids could just be kids and they started skateboarding in the hood and doing
That was
shit
crazy.
that
Yeah.
we wasn't doing that. We
Yeah.
wasn't skateboarding. We wasn't into shit that we were supposed to be into. They into now, and that's dope. Like even the little gangbanging shitheads, they shitheads. They doing all this stupid gangbanging shit, but they all into music. Everybody wants to rap, and that's dope. We wasn't rapping when we was 16, 17 years old. I didn't give a fuck about rap. I was always an R&B nigga. Shout out to R&B, man. R&B Wednesdays at Hayati. Every Wednesday, pull up 103 Avenue A. Feel me?
I be looking lit. I be checking the gram.
Nah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice in there. It'd be nice. I'd be thinking about my baby while I'm in there, all that R&B. My baby mad at me.
So
I keep
what's
hanging up the phone
what's your hashtag for the summer? Your personal. Cause I'm watching your gram and I see you doing a lot of. This is my opinion, but I see you doing a lot of separating yourself from negative vibes. I don't know if it's one specific person or if it's just in general.
No, it's just in general.
This is how it comes across.
Yeah, it's
like
in
you
general. Honestly, I wish I would have been on this type of time. But it is what it is. Like I said, and I always say it took Kaz to do that for me to realize, like, yo, hold up, what the fuck am I doing? Like, let me figure something out. You feel me? And I wish I would have been did that, bro. Because, yeah, I remember when being mixy is cool. You can imagine from when we started, like, the mix, if I would have been like, yo, let's throw parties. Let's do this. Like, let's profit. Let's benefit off of this shit. Bro, we probably would have been somewhere super lit by now. You feel me? But it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason, and hopefully I can still get to that point. And, yeah. Bro, ain't nobody got time for negative shit, bro.
So what's your hashtag? If you had to put it in a hashtag, what's your thing?
Like, give me an example. Like, what's your hashtag?
I don't know, like staying sucker free or you know what I'm saying? Something like what's your thing? What you trying to? How you trying to have fun this summer? Like
Positive vibes only.
positive vibes only.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Shout out to the positive, the energy, positive energy.
Positive.
It's dope, bro. Like, I be trying to keep positive, but it's certain shit that I can't be positive about. Like what I'm going through right now is like, it's kind of hard for me to trust, but I'm not in a situation where it's like the easiest thing to trust, if you know what I mean. Like, not to get too personal, but
You talking about with women or
yeah,
just
with
in
women,
general?
like,
Okay.
you feel me? Like, I know what women are capable of. I know what I'm capable of. So it's like,
See, that's guilt.
it is guilt. And I
That's
think
guilt.
it's my guilt that's fucking up, like, my happy place. You feel me? Because I know, like, yo, I swear to God, like, I'm going to give you an example. Like, let's say I call somebody, right? They don't answer. I'm automatically, I won't think nothing. If I call 2-3 more times and you don't answer, now I'm like, all right, what's going on? And then the person will call back and be like, oh, my phone was in my bag. Like, I was driving. I called you when I got my phone out of my bag upstairs. Oh, so your phone was in your bag now? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the weird shit.
Yeah, but you know,
And she probably not lying.
For you to experience what you want, you have to change and be vulnerable to that kind of shit. And that's the fucked up part. Because the women you've hurt, you only hurt them because they were vulnerable to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know any of your situations. I just know how male, female relationships go. I don't know anything specific about your relationship, so I'm not, you know. I'm just saying
it
that
ain't really
when
nothing,
it's
but
hard
it's
to
just
trust
like,
is well, for me, at least for me, that's what it was. I had to put myself in a vulnerable position. And I got violated by chicks, you know what I'm saying, in a sense where they fucked up
I'm
my
not
trust.
with that though, bro.
No, I'm saying,
like,
but
I don't even
you know
want
what?
to put
That was
myself.
my karma. That was my karma.
This is why I
go
say
through
I
it.
feel like my karma's coming. So I'm so scared of putting myself in that situation that I feel like I'm scaring everybody away, because it's like, I don't want to be that nigga. You feel me? Like, I see my friends getting played and shitted on and cheated on. Like,
How
I don't
about
want
this? How about
I don't want to
hoes?
be that nigga.
How about hoes, right? And I just use the term, but
It's
chicks that we
hoes.
call hoes,
Yeah,
right?
hoes. It's the Blueroom,
How about
man.
you see them with a dude, square nigga, you know, doing everything right, and she's still hoeing, right?
Regular.
He still stay with her. And then, like, after, if I had to put a number on it, after like a year or two, she stopped hoeing. Like, she realized, like, I'm playing myself. I'm gonna fuck with this nigga. And then they build something. I know a lot of women that used to be hoes.
I'm happy you brought that up.
That used to be hoes that's building with this same square nigga, got family, everything, but they good. They good. She had to grow out of her wholeness,
No,
if that's even possible.
bitches do grow out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all, but some
Yeah.
do. But let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you got your lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cheat on her constantly.
Keep putting me in these situations. Go ahead.
Example, bro.
All right.
All right, Derek or my brother,
Yeah.
anybody. It's an example. Y'all cheat on y'all bitch constantly. Y'all bitch finally cheats back. You gonna accept that? Like, not accept it, but you gonna look past that? Like, you know what? I cheated. I can hold this one down and still be with my bitch. Can you do
No.
that? No. All right.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm gonna give you another example.
Wait.
Hold on.
Let me tell you why. Let me explain why. I tried it before. That's why.
Yeah, I'm not. You always
I tried
gonna
it.
think about a nigga
I
drilling
tried
your
it,
bitch.
and she liked cheating. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out too good for me.
Oh, she liked cheating.
She liked it. So I let her, but it didn't work out too good for me. I felt guilty, and I said, you know what? She knows that, she know I'm loose, but she never had no confirmation. And whatever she suspected, it was so many other ones that I got away with. That's like when police pull you over and they harass you.
No,
You don't
that's
look at it as
dumb.
harassment because you had the gun on you all week. They ain't catch you. You sold drugs. You done robbed the crib. So when they violate you and just lock you up, take you to the precinct, you don't press charges because you're like, then I got away so many times. It ain't nothing.
Niggas got me
But I
drinking
tried
beer
to.
out of a paper bag.
I thought I was being mature by trying to deal with it, and that shit did not work out in my favor. So
Nah,
I wouldn't do it now.
Or even like if,
I wouldn't do it.
even
So,
like
hold on, time
if,
out. What you're stating is that you wouldn't cheat on your girl?
No,
shut up.
I wouldn't cheat on my girl.
You don't even listen to what's
No, I
going
wouldn't cheat on
on.
my girl. But if
Bro,
it came out that I did,
black men don't cheat, bro.
black men don't cheat. Shout out to that. Hold on.
Shout outs to us.
Shout out to that. Black men don't cheat.
Yo, all right, fuck that. What if you and your lady break up and she start fucking somebody like immediately after? Would you take her back?
Well, I don't know.
Bro,
man.
once I know a dick enter my
But Dick's been in her
situation
before you got with her.
before,
Yeah.
after me,
It kind of feel like it's tainted.
yeah,
It's sore. It
it's
ain't
not
pure
right.
no
I'm
more,
not
right?
I'm never gonna eat it again because I'm always think about a dick drilling
I
you
ain't
out.
picking sides, but what you saying is a female is not entitled.
I'm not saying you're a shithead. I'm not saying
Is
that.
not entitled to move on.
Yeah,
and fuck
alright.
dick.
No, I'm not saying that, shithead. But if
That's
you
what
know,
you just said, bro.
listen, people break up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just need a little break. That don't mean go bust it open for the next nigga.
That means you have no tie with her. Whether you feel in your heart y'all gonna get back together or not.
No, I don't feel like
It's
nothing.
over, bro.
All I'm saying, I'm cool
Whether
with
one
it being
day, 2
over.
days, 3
All I'm
days.
saying is, don't try to come back over here because you already got drilled out. I can't accept that. I'm not gonna be with that. It's never gonna work out.
That's I don't know. It's tricky. See, when relationships are so
All my
tricky,
friends say
they're
I'm
tricky
bugging,
because
but
everything
that's how I feel.
plays a part in that. That situation doesn't apply to everything. You
No,
know
no,
what I'm
no.
saying? Because you could have been, or the man could have been violating her. So it's only right. She's not cheating on you because she's a whore. She's cheating on you because she's not getting something that you should be providing her, like attention.
What, nigga? I'm
Like
looking at my
right
phone.
now, I'm talking to you on your phone.
I'm listening to you.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm trying to give you an example of if you're not into your lady and somebody else is
Nah, my
into her.
fault.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no
No
listen.
bitches texting y'all.
Ugly chicks get attention. Fat chicks get attention. You know what I'm saying?
All females get attention.
All females get
Because
attention.
of niggas like
There's
you,
a nigga
you
at
mad
work.
horny, you fuck with anything. Shout out to my brother. This nigga's the nastiest nigga in the world.
Shout out to Peso.
Yeah. Give him
With
a
some
round of
respect,
applause,
boys.
man. This
Yo.
nigga will fuck a fat bitch, a black ugly bitch, a light-skinned ugly bitch. He don't give a fuck. Nasty,
It ain't your beauty, it's your
fresh.
personality.
Nah, nigga.
But there's a
This
nigga
nigga's
on
different.
deck, whether she takes advantage of it or not, there's a nigga on deck in every relationship. Whether he had her work husband or
That's another thing.
yo.
Bitches that's so caught up with work, you know they really be having work niggas, right? Like they really be having little boyfriends at work and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they be getting drilled out. I'm not with that, man.
It's gonna be rough for
my
you
bitch
because
can't work.
you and not to.
That's why I
It's
gotta
gonna be
get
rough
rich.
for you because
See, your
you've been on the
problem
other
is-
side of that so
His
long.
problem is he's one side.
Not only that, I also been the nigga they cheat on a nigga with.
That's what I said. I said
I've
you-
been
I-
the
hear
side
what I just
nigga.
said? You've been on the other
That's
side
what
of it.
fucks me up, bro.
You've been the.
So I know what I
Exactly.
know. All it takes bro. Oh, I'm going to the mall. They big
Yo, when a
pit
chick
stop.
tell you some shit like, when do I have time? That bitch cheating.
I'm telling
When
you.
do I have time to do? Bitch, you cheating. Because everybody got time.
Everybody got time.
Everybody got time.
Bro.
Period.
That's a good topic.
No, they
Side
always
niggas
they
and
always
their
got
feelings.
time.
Let's talk about that.
Those
Yo,
are
bro.
dangerous niggas. Those are dangerous
Anyways,
niggas.
enough about that. I don't even want to think about that. I'm in a happy space right now.
Now let's
Baby,
talk about it. Yo,
if you
so
playing
for
with me,
example,
just don't make me find out because I'm not going to play with you.
the girl you dealing with is in a good
Hands
space,
and feet, sis.
but she's confused.
Anyways, we're
She
not
ain't trying
doing
to
this.
fuck up what she got
This
going,
nigga's drunk.
But she's jacking what she got going on the side, right? So after a while,
Yeah, I'm mad that I'm the only one on camera. Yeah,
it's
put him
starting
on
to catch
camera.
Feelings. That's what you do.
Yeah.
The side niggas start to catch feelings. So now it's like,
Nah, side niggas never catch feelings. We outside.
yo,
We
now the
fucking
side
drilling
niggas
shit.
catching feelings.
We drilling your bitch, nigga.
So what's the side niggas left to do? Like accept the fact that his side chick or
What is he talking
his
about?
quote unquote main
What
chick
he's
is not trying to leave her main nigga.
what he's talking about is he's a side nigga and he's going through something right now. He like, what is he supposed to do? Except the fact that she ain't gonna leave the main nigga for the side nigga. What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's what you're going
that's
through?
what he's saying.
Yeah, call it what you want to call it. Yeah.
But that's what he's basically. It's a political question.
Anyways, shout outs to
Well, the side nigga in that situation. Hold on, the
Nah.
side nigga's out of pocket. That's all that is. You're out of pocket.
shout outs to the shithead
You're
side
taking your job
niggas.
too serious.
I ain't gonna front. You can't be a side nigga to a bitch that you like. You can't really like her, bro. If you like the bitch that you a side nigga to, it's not gonna work out. Your feelings gonna get involved, and you just gonna get shitted head out of it out. You're gonna be a whole
Yeah, it
shithead.
depends on how you phrase
a
it. Though.
fact.
You phrasing it a certain way.
No, I'm telling you. If you you a side nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
You there for fun. That's basically what a side nigga is. You there for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you like her, the fun eventually is gonna get real.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be like, no, that's my pussy. But it's not. So if you're a side nigga, all I'm saying is you can't really like the bitch you fucking. Just play your part. Be the fun guy.
Yeah. I mean,
And
if
with
you gonna
that
play
said-
that game, you got to play it that way. You know what I'm saying?
This is the
But
Blue Room Podcast. Shout outs to Jelly, the sound man. Shout outs to Peso, the shithead. Derek, he didn't really speak today.
Shout out to Gordo, the big
Gordo
GC.
2 times. Yo, R&B Wednesdays.
Each and every Wednesdays.
103 Avenue A. Yo, I'm telling you, the best vibes. The ladies they be twerking to R&B. I never seen it before. Come there and see it. And we off this.